Hey guys, how are we all? So welcome to My Way Tarot. This will be a general reading for the sign of Taurus. So if you yourself are a Taurus sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mercury or North Node, then this reading will be for you. We're going to be using different decks of cards for your reading today. We have tarot cards, oracle cards and personalized messages that I've created. Please bear in mind this is a general reading, so with the messages, only take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. And please use your own sense of discernment with the messages and not force them to fit with a particular situation. So all the decks that I'm using are listed in the description box below, and I've done a major shuffle of all the cards before beginning of your reading. So we may as well get into the energy. Angels of love and light, can you please have clear and concise messages for Taurus placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury and North Node. What do they need to know for the current energies for whenever they come across these timeless tarot messages? What do they need to know, please and thank you? What do they need to know, please and thank you? Starting off the reading today with the tea leaf fortune cards, and then we'll soon move into tarot. So what's going on, please and thank you for Taurus? What do they need to know, please and thank you? Okay. Right, so we have a month of the year. We have June. June is significant, okay, whether that was from last year in 2020, wow, 2024. Wow, I nearly said 2020. So maybe June of 2020 was significant, but I'm getting June 2024. Or there's something about from now until June that's pretty profound here. We have Star, guaranteed success. This is highlighting to me the Star card in the Major Arcana, which is Aquarius energy, and we're currently in Aquarius season. I know not for long now before we move into Pisces, but there could be something important to do with Aquarius placements. I'm also with getting, wow, if I can even talk, guys, goodness me, if you mind, spirit, please. June is, I do believe, Gemini and Cancer could be important. And we have Goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Okay. What I'm getting, guys, I'm actually being guided to say that I do believe that as of right now, because of the highlighting of June, if it's potentially Gemini, we are experiencing Jupiter in Gemini direct as of right now. And I do believe at some point in June, there will also then be the Jupiter moving into Cancer direct as well as. So there's something really profound about this direct energy in Jupiter, which is cultivating some sort of success for you. That could be in regards to your career, your finances, or your spiritual growth. There's a wish being granted here in a particular area. Okay, wind chimes, peace and harmony. And then vase, secret admirer with kite, vacation. There may be something in regards to a holiday, the summer holiday. Obviously, it depends where you are in the world, right? It's interesting how I wanted to put these cards down this way. May time. Taurus energy. That's Taurus season. That's when you guys are. So that's so fascinating that we saw this as well. May, June. Something about May and June. But you haven't had much peace and harmony because obviously this is something that's been wanting to be covered up. But I'm getting a change is coming to do with this. I feel a little bit all over the place right now. I don't know why. As I'm tapping in with the energy, maybe you felt like things have been a bit heavy. But I'm also getting guided to say about Uranus going direct in your sign as well, in Taurus. So I feel like with this upcoming kind of spring, summer, things are really picking up and improving for you dramatically. What's going on here? This is the Modern Witch Tarot deck that we're using. What's going on for Taurus, please? 555 on my timer. This is an angel number representing significant change. So yeah, I am getting that there's something quite important taking place. Yeah, judgment, Sagittarius energy. How interesting was that? When I said about 2020, it was like, it just like a slip, right? But anything that happens in a reading, regardless of whether it comes across as accidental or a mistake, there is a reason for it. And well, supposedly accidentally, like Spirit was getting me to say 2020, and we have the number 20 on this card with judgment. So there could have been something about June, May or June or 2020 that was a huge highlight, or something being revisited from back then. I'm getting called to this angel because this person also looks like an angel. A spiritual awakening in 2020 for some of you. Yes, with the Hang One, Pisces energy. Wow, okay, so this is somebody that is spiritually awakened. They see things from another perspective. So I really am picking up that some of you started along this journey like 2020 or around then. Maybe just before, just after. And I was picking up on that Pisces energy, like we're soon to move into a Pisces season, and we had the Hang One. So, okay, what else is going on here? Maybe you're going through another spiritual awakening. Okay, because we have the increase in spiritual growth. You could be getting called to level up. I'm getting starseed energy, light worker, healer. Ascension is significant. What I'm picking up on, guys, is that I feel a lot of you are already on this spiritual path, and there's something that's getting made clear to you about your soul's purpose, your soul's mission. Wow, I nearly said miss. Okay, so you may resonate as being called miss, but what I'm getting is that you may have felt like you missed out on something. You may have missed out on peace and harmony and material wealth, or like the sense of a solid foundation in your life, like in the 3D, like your earthly realm, okay? Those particular physical matters. You may have felt like you've missed out because you've been on this particular path. You've been ascending. You've been going through the karmic cycles, you've been doing the spiritual growth, you have been breaking generational curses, you've been healing of your inner child, you have been, you know, doing the most here with this internal work, this healing, and you may have felt like it's been a bit of a struggle in your physical reality, but you have made so much change internally. And you felt like your physical life, your material life, has been stuck, maybe since 2020, or there's been difficulties in growing or expanding your career, or gaining a sense of finances or resources or something like this, because you've been very dedicated to this path. And I'm hearing, forget what the naysayers say. So I feel a lot of you have like learn to trust your own judgment, listening to your inner voice. I'm hearing connecting with your higher self. There's been this huge transformation for you, and it's taken years. And I feel like you've been in this preparation period for an incredibly long amount of time. And I just saw 1010 on my timer. So this preparation period that you've been, I'm hearing in, to get to the sense of alignment as to where you are now, so that you can go to the next level, to evolve. It's like you needed to go through all the groundwork first in regards to this first, before getting this sense of access to the next level. But I feel you're getting this sense of this access because of the work that you have already put in. And you're being applauded and praised and celebrated for your achievements of what you've already done up until now. Also, I'm hearing pat yourself on the back, because whatever you've been going through has been far from easy. And if anyone's to be deserving of the sense of guaranteed success or this major improvement in their lives, it's you guys. 1111 just come on my timer, which is an angel number representing of making a wish. And we have the star card, which is like a energy of wish fulfillment. So I feel like there's some very positive change and major improvements and breakthroughs happening for you. And I feel like you're continuing to ascend and continuing to grow and evolve and level up here. But it's like, I'm hearing you've gone past the checkpoint of this particular level. You've completed it. You've had every other sort of test thrown at you, universal tests, and you've been passing this test or these tests with flying colours. And so therefore it's like you're going to be recompensated or reimbursed, or you're going to be rewarded in some way. So therefore, whatever you've been feeling on the inside matches out on your physical external reality as well. But there's still the sense of continuing on in regards to your path, but there's something else that's opening up for you to broaden your sense of horizons and opening up to this next new level, this next new chapter of your life that could be very much involved to do with your spiritual growth, to do with your spiritual path. So there could be the sense that your intuition is heightening. There may be certain psychic gifts that are coming online for you, certain spiritual abilities that you're finding out that you have. Or there's a sense of retuning of certain gifts that you already innately have, okay? And I'm hearing coming online. There's something that's coming online even more so. It's like, what I'm picking up on, I'm seeing a radio in my mind's eye, and like the tuning of the radio. And, you know, radios, before they're in tune to the particular station that they're needing, they're all fuzzy sounding. So things may have felt fuzzy. You haven't had clarity, I'm hearing. Things haven't been clear. But things are getting clear, and it's like you're finally just about to tune in to this new radio station, this new frequency. And this is not a frequency that you've tapped in before. So there's something whereby you are going to be in the beginning stages of getting used to this. Or you have already been getting used to it, but you're not quite settled into whatever this is as of yet. Oh, the channeling is channeling, guys. The messages are coming through. Obviously, this is a general reading, but please take if it resonates and leave the rest. But look, 9 of Pentacles. So yeah, increase in wealth and spiritual growth. Some of these spiritual gifts or abilities that you have are going to be assisting you with bringing in more stability and security in your life. And we have the Pentacles here, which is you guys, you know, earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this is very on point right now. This is really quite amazing what's going on. Okay. So there's finally being reimbursed or paid with all the work that you previously have done. And I'm hearing you're going to have more than enough. So guys, I feel like a lot of you have struggled so much in many areas of your life. I feel like you have gone without many things and made many sacrifices, but you've had to have faith and trust in the process. Even though when you couldn't see how certain things were going to unfold for you or where it was going to lead you, you just had to trust in your intuition. As I say that with the moon, I mean, this is a card of indicating, you know, not being able to see things that have been hidden, right? Not knowing necessarily what is going to be up in front of you, but knowing emotively and intuitively that it's going to lead to something that's going to be brightening up your life in some way. Pisces energy again. We've had Pisces energy back to back with the Hang One and the moon. So Pisces season coming up. I do believe Okay, I just got told about the North Node and South Node transits. The North Node was in Aries, and I believe it's moved into Pisces now, or it will be soon. And there was the South Node in Libra, and now it's moved into Virgo, or it will be. I'm not necessarily completely sure on the dates, but I am picking up on that energy. And I do believe that with the North Node axis changing, that particular sign or those particular signs will be very much worthwhile to check in your birth chart to see of which house, to see how they may play out in regards to the next 18 months for you, okay? Yeah, Pisces especially, with that water sign coming through, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces with the Page of Cups. So I'm getting North Star, North Node. Wow. Okay, I just heard Chiron, the wounded healer. There may be some very deep healing, another level of healing that you're going through on a subconscious level, or something that is being illuminated to you that's going to assist you. And it may be worthwhile to check out Chiron or learn about Chiron, and also learning about North Node as well. You may be into astrology, or you're getting into astrology. This could be something you're already very established at. And you could be teaching of others or assisting others in regards to this. Or you are definitely very much curious to finding out more about your own personal birth chart. Okay. Very deep messages coming through in the first instance here. So I know that this is a big energy. This is a big reading. Okay, well, I wanted 2 more cards and we got them. We have the 3 of Cups. And we have the 6 of Swords. Beautiful. And these landed on top of the goldfish. So this is a celebratory energy, being praised. And you're moving on to calmer waters. You've been spiritually guided and assisted this whole entire time. And you're going to have the confirmation of that as certain things are working out for you. And you're going to realize that you are never alone. And you're moving into calm, peaceful waters, having that sense of harmony in your life after dealing with a lot of turbulence here. And you're going to know exactly where it is that you're going next, especially if you've not felt clear. You're going to know, okay? It's been difficult because here with the 7 of Swords, you've been doubting as to whether you are on the right path, okay? Because there have been certain things that haven't matched up in your physical reality. You've been waiting and biding your time, okay? You've been contemplating whether to give up on your path, whether you should continue here. But there was this inner voice telling you to keep going. Regardless of how the external circumstances appear, just to keep going. But it's been tricky because you felt like you've been deluding yourself in some sort of way, because it's a sense, well, surely by now something would have happened, something would have come through. But I feel the energy of something surprising coming through from the universe, right? Very much under the radar. I'm hearing that what they've been doing is basically they know and sense that you're incredibly intuitive, you're very tapped in. And it's like there's not much that you can't find out. I'm hearing potentially for other people, so you may be like a fellow like tarot reader or something like this. And they've been trying to cover or conceal certain things from you and hide certain things from you, these particular intricacies or details of what's unfolding for you, because they just want you to have faith and trust in the process and not to know too much about what's going on, and they genuinely want to surprise you. And it doesn't seem to matter, or it won't seem to matter how many times you sit there and ruminate over how something could happen, or when something could happen, or who's it going to come from, or working out all of that, you're never going to be able to guess whatever this is, because they are doing everything they can, because they genuinely want to confirm this for you, that there is this kind of like these higher realms, these higher powers working alongside you to assist you to getting to this new level. And that you're going to know that whenever you're getting these wishes or these blessings or this abundance or this new chapter in your life starts, etc., however it could be, you're going to know that it came from the higher realms. It came from, you know, God's source, the universe, your spirit guides, your guardian angels, your ancestors, your past on loved ones, etc., right? And it's going to reaffirm this sense of belief that you weren't kind of delulu the whole entire time. You were actually incredibly tapped in, and so tapped in to the point whereby they've had to do off certain things in a certain way so that you wouldn't have certain blessings revealed too soon. Because I'm hearing, if you were to find out what these particular blessings were and when they were coming in, you may even feel like quite overwhelmed and want to kind of run away or scarper off. And I'm feeling, because the sense of like, it's going to be really big, whatever this is. It's going to change your life dramatically. And if you were to know of everything and it not be, I'm hearing not like revealed to you all at once, it just would have been it would have been too much for you to potentially handle or get your head around. Or you may have been like, oh, I don't know if I could do that. You may have tried to back down from whatever this is. So it's like slowly but surely they've been revealing of certain things, but not the full picture. And it's not in a sneaky or a tricky way or anything like that. It's literally because you're so tapped in that they want to... Yeah, look, King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I did not know that was there. Because you're so tapped in, it's like if you knew, you may be a bit stunned. Okay, yeah, if you knew what was going to manifest here with the Magician, Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio, you may feel like you want to kind of run a mile, or kind of try to back away from whatever is coming through for you. Because whatever is coming through for you will absolutely change your life. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Ace of Wands. This is sense of a level up here. This is ascension. This is a new chapter spiritually. Spiritual growth. This is your career taking off. Okay, goodness. Yeah, exactly, with the Page of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's you. You may, exactly, if all of this came in at once, you'd be looking at it going, oh gosh, is this really what I'm meant to be doing? It could be completely different from whatever you previously expected to come through for you with certain offers or opportunities. So then you kind of will be going into this like sense of doubt or anxiety, or tapping in here with that Three of Swords to these limiting beliefs and getting all in your ego, or because your ego's trying to protect you, I'm hearing. So what is going on, rather than trusting of your heart space here with the Knight of Cups and knowing that everything is kind of aligning and working out for you, and you just need to trust the process, have faith and follow through. What is going on here, please and thank you? This is the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot. I wasn't sure if I said it already. This is a big reading, guys, and it's only a few cards that have come out, but this is definitely somebody's message. What's to go underneath Judgment here, please and thank you? We have, wow, the Chariot. Cancer's energy. Cancer placements could be as significant. Well, we picked up on that earlier. We have the Hangman, Pisces energy. I'm automatically being guided to say about Mars retrograde in Cancer. Because the Hangman is an energy of there being a stalemate, there being a slowdown, there has been an energy of feeling stuck, and Mars retrograde has been in the sign of Cancer. I do believe that it's there for a little bit longer, and then Mars will go direct. Okay? But this energy has been pretty heavy to deal with for everyone. So there's some sort of relief when that particular transit changes as well. Five of Swords, Four of Cups. What else here, please and thank you? Eight of Cups and the Tower, Aries Scorpio energy. I believe that's Mars, that tower. It's either that or Uranus. And I was picking up on Uranus earlier to do with being direct in your sign. But I believe it's Mars. I need to double check that, to be honest. One more card. Seven of Swords. We've already seen this energy. I'm picking up one more. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles. Okay. Justice, Libra energy, and Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Which is you. Yeah, you wanted to admit defeat at one point or multiple points along your path because you just weren't necessarily seeing results. It's like you tried and tried again to come up with new approaches on how to sort out certain things in your life or organize certain things in your life or take action on certain things in your life, and you just felt like you were not making any headway at all. And I feel like it's not actually necessarily your fault. I feel like you've done everything you possibly can within the limitations and the resources or whatever it is that you currently have. You know, you've had to mend and make do. And I feel like there has been a strong energetic and astrological interference here that has had its sense of purpose with you going through the challenges that you have been going through, to allow yourself to regroup, to reevaluate, and figure out what it is that you're truly wanting in regards to yourself in your life, and what it is that you're having to leave behind, what it is that you're having to remove yourself from, what it is that you're having to let go of. And it's been tough. And I feel like this hasn't pertained to just one particular area in your life. I feel like it's just been a whole life overhaul. There's been a lot of work here in trying to keep a sense of a solid foundation in your life. It's like as soon as you feel like you've taken action, you've taken the initiative to improve of a situation, it's like something was falling apart. And so therefore then you are doubting yourself as to whether this is something that I need to carry on working on, or whether this is something I should let go of. Whether I should continue to persevere in trying to put the pieces together and, you know, just dealing with the energies as they're taking place, or whether I should remove myself from a situation. And I feel like you stuck in there and you persevered. And I feel like actually that was what you were being called to do when times got incredibly tough. And there may have been moments where you could have gone in a completely different direction and given in by taking another route, or potentially going back to something that you used to do, right? To ease the sense of the upset or the pain or the suffering or the difficulties that you were experiencing at that moment in time. But what I feel is that you carried on despite all of that, and intuitively felt and knew that if I continue doing of this and I overcome of these obstacles, I'm hearing come rain nor shine, okay? Regardless of how certain things may be right now, I'm picking up on some of you may have felt like you even hit rock bottom to do with a certain endeavor here, whether that's to do with your career or to do with your finances. It's like one thing led to another thing, like a series of unfortunate events, and it didn't seem to matter what you were doing. Things have just felt like they've been collapsing right in front of your very eyes. And you've been like, well, I guess this is something, I guess that I'm having to, maybe this isn't the path for me. Like questioning of your spiritual path or questioning of your journey. But you still managed to carry on, regardless of the external circumstances, through the hardship. There's been a lot of character building here, and I feel like it's like the universe, God, source, the divine, whoever you resonate with, knew that they picked you for a reason, and that you would make it through the other side, that you would get to the light at the end of the tunnel, that regardless of how rubbish things had been, they knew that whatever laid in front of you, even if it could ruin absolutely everything or most of the things in your life, you would manage to pick yourself back up again and continue on forward and learn from that particular experience and get ever stronger and rise to the occasion. And you've done that. So I feel like you've been in this uphill struggle, this uphill battle for a very long time. And you're literally just getting to the peak of the mountain, and you're about to have your sense of descent where things are going to be getting a lot easier for you, but you maybe not necessarily fully believe that they're going to be getting easier for you because you've been so used to going uphill and struggling and dealing with hardship and challenges, trials and tribulations, and everything else. So therefore, the idea that actually there is going to be improvement or things getting easier makes you feel uneasy. 33 minutes and 33 seconds just come up on my timer. You may be seeing of those numbers. But we were picking up on the energy earlier of 555. So things are getting easier. Things are improving. There is a change coming through. You have been through things that you wouldn't even want or wish on your own worst enemy here, okay? And I feel like you need to look back in retrospect on your life. I'm even hearing starting to write some sort of things down, like a testimony or journaling, or like actually going through old photos or maybe old diary entries that you made, and creating of a sense of a timeline to really truly establish and remember and appreciate like you and for everything that you've gone through, but also some of the things you've gone through you may have just wanted to block from your mind, try and forget. And then now and again you may have like a trigger that comes through, that comes up, and it brings you right back to that position and place, and you've had to heal through that. But having that sense of pain and transmuting it, you turned it into power, or you're going to be able to turn very negative experiences that you've gone through and channel it in a way that makes you come out on top. I'm getting like underdog energy. I'm getting rags to riches energy. I'm getting somebody that has gone through some serious health issues as well, that may have been on the point of, I'm picking up on like near-death experiences for someone, or something like this could be important here, or there was a life-changing accident or some sort of occurrence that happened that really tested you. I'm hearing tested you, and it tested your faith. It's like you could have been somebody who, or you could be somebody that has this very strong belief and sense of faith in the universe, knowing that everything's always working out for you. And then there's a tower moment that happens, and then you find yourself like in a doctor's office being told some sort of news to do with your health, right? There's some sort of illness and it's come out of nowhere and it's just blown your world up into pieces. And then you're thinking and feeling, well, I don't understand why I've gone through all of this. Why have I gone through all of this? I felt and thought that everything's always working out for me, so why have I gone through something so traumatic, so drastic? But it's because God, source, the universe, your guardian angels, your spirit guides, etc., had already seen your whole path and your whole journey, and they knew that yes, you may have a sense of question of faith or question of your resolve to continue, even when you felt like giving up. They already saw the outcome. They already saw how you were going to be when you came out from afterwards. And I'm hearing what an inspiration or a role model that you would be and how strong that you would be. You're strong always, but even more so than before, because there was a particular turning point for some of you that was quite astronomical here. Whether this is something that occurred to you or whether this is somebody within your life here, like a family member or a friend, somebody that you care about, somebody that you really love, they were going through something, and you were, I'm hearing, asking, well, why? Why have they gone through this? Wow, guys. It's because the universe, God, source, your angels, whoever you resonate with, already saw how amazing things could be for you after the fact, when you went through everything that you did and knew that you were going to be in a whole completely different space that you may have never expected or thought for yourself, but coming through as such an inspiration. I'm hearing a guiding light to others. I'm hearing that you're going to be somebody that is genuinely loved, appreciated. People travelling from all corners of the earth, I just heard, far and wide, to either see you or to listen to you, or there's something about online here. People that are going to resonate, people that are going to find that sense of resonance in your story, from where you once were and to where you are now, and so on. And what are you going to do next? Oh my God, guys, some of you have gone through like major like poverty, homelessness, okay? You've had issues here with the court system, with finances, with your career. Maybe there was a really bad relationship or a marriage breakdown or something. It could be a whole host of things. But justice is coming through for you. You're coming out the side. You're coming out the other side, and there's going to be peace and harmony. And I feel like you've paid off some major karmic debts, completed karmic cycles. Wow. Guys, the messages that I'm getting are on another level today. So if you are resonating with any of these messages, you'll have to let me know. But we have strong Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Scorpio coming through the most. But we did have obviously Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, a bit water, air and fire, okay? Wow, tapping into spiritual gifts. Goodness, I was just about to say I'm going to start shuffling of this deck, but tapping into spiritual gifts, absolutely. I was getting that at the beginning of the reading. You're going to be somebody who's assisting so many people with your spiritual gifts. Especially if you've been in a position and place of scarcity and lack in your life, and then you've made it through all the trials and tribulations, and then you're living a very rich, abundant life, very blessed life, and not just rich as in financially, and how you manage to navigate through it all and come out the other side. Wow. Have trust and faith. Miracles happen every day. And we have the Star card coming through. This has been a real test of trust and faith. You know, how dedicated are you onto your spiritual path, I'm hearing. What is going on here, please and thank you, with Taurus? This reading's definitely going on longer than I was anticipating, but the messages are very clear here. Have trust and faith. Miracles happen every day. Wow. Okay, so we just got that confirmed. Career change. There is a career change, or there's something within what you already do and you're expanding your horizons and trying something different within the umbrella of the expertise or the niche that you work within currently. Relocation. Some of you are relocating for work, or you're going to be divinely guided to relocate to a particular area. It may not necessarily be like as in a company or an organization that you currently work for saying, right, we need you in this other particular location to take care of this, that, and the third, or we want you to lead this. That may be for some of you, but what I'm picking up on, especially if you are like an entrepreneur or self-employed, right? You may be somebody that maybe works from home, right? And you could be just thinking to yourself, right, I'm going to pack up my bags and I'm feeling called to go to this particular country or this particular place. I don't know necessarily what's going to be there for me. I don't know of anyone there. This is maybe something that you resonate with already and you're in transition of doing of this. But then it's like you find out once you get there, or like once you've settled into this particular environment, then things start to make sense and you're like, wow, I'm really like kind of proud that I trusted in myself and listened to my intuition with following through in regards to this, rather than being too in my head and, you know, logically trying to work out as to what could possibly be there for me. And I just kind of followed with where my gut instincts were telling me to go. And then something pretty profound ends up happening in regards to when arriving upon that particular location. Rich AF, what did I say? Oh my goodness. So some of you are going to be having a very rich life. Financially, yes, but I'm picking up on like, you know, a richness of peace, a richness of love, a richness of, you know, stability, a richness of joy, right? But rags to riches for some of you. Also, you may be getting guided to get out of a particular location because there are certain energies around you who have wanted you to stay small or haven't wanted you to shine your light to be the star that you are, okay? They've wanted to see you suffer, or if they've wanted this sense of success for you, they haven't wanted it to be for you to have more than them. I'm getting like a hidden agenda type of energy, a trickster energy. You have to be very careful with the people around you and use your sense of discernment. And I feel like if there has been anyone wearing a mask around you and you felt the vibe has been off, the masks are falling off. There could have been certain energies around you that have been doing of certain things to create these extra sense of blockages in your life as well, to keep you in this energy of confusion, to keep you feeling stuck, to keep you feeling as if you are not meant to be on the path that you're on. Because I'm hearing they already know that you're on the correct path, on the right path, on the right track, and you're meant to be doing incredible things and big things, and you're going to have this profound effect on others around you. But they didn't want that for you. They wanted that for themselves. I'm hearing misery loves company. I'm hearing that comparison is the thief of joy. They were comparing themselves with you, and obviously it's a sense of they didn't feel like they were anything of special, so they tried to make you feel as if you weren't of anything special, that you were not a star, you were nothing out of the ordinary, when it couldn't be further from the truth. The path is being made clear for you, okay? Your past doesn't determine your future. Absolutely right. Your past doesn't determine your future. You have so much working out for you. I feel like you have no idea. Okay, remain positive as I go to break up the deck. What's going on with the angel answers, please and thank you? What does Taurus need to know, please and thank you? Success. Absolutely. You're already on the path to success. Okay? You're already on the path to success. And look, success, guaranteed success. What else for Taurus? Loving the signs and synchronicities. 2 cards, we have romance. There could be an important connection in regards to love. But I'm also hearing it's like you're going to be able to romanticize your life. Actually enjoy your life. Actually feel like life is worth it. And that's been difficult because you've been through so much. But I'm hearing the worst is over and the hard part is done. You've done so much. But you still continue to move on forward and take action on what feels right and best for you. And I'm hearing, yeah, a year from now, your life is going to be so completely different. But I'm hearing in the best way possible. So within the next few months and a year from now, there's something happening within the next few months, like we got up until June here, that is really significant. And then from this time next year, or even like the spring equinox of next year, I'm hearing is going to be worlds apart, I just heard, from whatever else that you've been dealing with. But continue to trust in yourself and your intuition here. And know that everything will be all right. And that you will be receiving that reward, that recognition, that success. And things will be getting a lot easier for you. But I know at the moment, as I'm saying of this, you may think and feel that it's all a bit pie in the sky. Like it's too good to be true. Like this is not something that's going to ever work out. And I get it. When we've gone through so much in our lives, and then the prospect of things actually improving, and we've just feel so stuck for such a long time, it's just like, well, why do we even bother? But everything will pay off. Have trust. Have trust that everything will pay off. And then I'm hearing you'll have more than enough for everything that you're needing to do for yourself, maybe for your family, if that resonates, for your friends, for the community. I'm hearing for humanity. I mean, more than enough. You're going through a rebirth now with the death card, Scorpio energy. It's been difficult, it's been painful. But you're in this transformation, and transformation's not easy. But anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of the read. I know it was a long reading. Many messages came through, a lot of channeling, which is very significant here. But I hope that there was some messages, a few messages, if not the whole reading, that potentially resonated. We have 777, 666, 2020, 1212, 888, 444, 555, 333 may be very significant as well. Pretty much most of the signs came through. But anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of the read. I hope that there have been some messages, a few messages, if not the whole reading, that potentially resonated. And if you have enjoyed this reading and you wish to support myself and the channel, there are donation links available. There is a PayPal link in the description box below, and the other option is Super Thanks, which is listed underneath this video. So thank you so much for those of you who have already donated. I greatly appreciate you guys. Even if you don't financially donate, a wonderful way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys on those comments when I can, so thank you so much. Please hit the notification bell so you get an alert as to when I post another video for you and you don't miss out on future updates or content made available on the channel. And please feel free to check in with your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury and North Node placements in the other zodiac signs so you can gain more insight to do with your timeless tarot messages. But sending love and light out to you all, many blessings. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye, guys.